me up as I try to lay down. Well, kitty, kitty, kitty. I want to talk to you about being tested. Remember back in school, pop quizzes? Life is always giving you pop quizzes. I don't know if anybody ever told you this, so I'm going to say it. See, the difference is when you know you're being tested, you can operate differently. Every day, someone's going to test you. Today, somebody's going to test you. How do you succeed and how do you pass the test? First of all, by knowing that you're being tested. You know, back in the day, they say in SAT, just signing your name, that already is some points. Just by knowing that you're tested, you already are halfway through it. You know, they say in G.I. Joe, knowing is half the battle. You are always being tested. You remember the story in the Bible about Job? Satan had to ask permission to test Job. And God gave him permission. So the universe gives these demons permission to test you because the angels in the universe is bragging how great you are. It knows how great you are. And the only way to define somebody's character is to test them. If you are never tested, the universe will never know how much you've learned. You know, say you're married and you're always cheating on your wife and you're finally going to stop. You've been doing good for 6 months. Here it comes, the 6th month and first day. What do you think is going to happen? Out of the blue, a woman's going to come up to you. Somehow, some way, you are going to be tested. If you do drugs, say you smoke marijuana, and you haven't smoked in 2-3 months, you'll probably find a pound of weed. The universe is always testing you. All right? Say you stay away from guns and stuff like that, but you are a freaking gun fanatic. You'll probably mess around and find a gun. The universe is always testing you. You think it's a coincidence? No. Detectives know there's no coincidences. Everything happens because the universe and the demons are always going to test you. See, but when you know it's a test, you can move different. You can act different. You know what I mean? You can pass the test by just knowing it's a test. A lot of people, they get angry. But if you knew it was a test, how are you going to get angry? You ever hear somebody in school, they're taking a test, and they start yelling and screaming? No, because they know it's a test, right? When you know it's a test, you're calm, cool, collective. You handle your business. You study for this. You're ready for any test that comes your way. The universe is trying to brag about you. The universe is trying to say, look at my child. Look how amazing they are. You could test them. Try it. Try them. Go ahead. They're not going to slip. DMX slip and fall and can't get up. No, they're going to get up. Now, they may fail. You may fall in a test. But the greatest thing when you fall off a bike is getting back on that bike. Get back on that bike. And tomorrow they're going to test you again. They may wait a whole 3 months to test you again. But I believe you will succeed. I'm proud of you if no one told you. I'm here to encourage you, not discourage you. Just remember, please, always remember, you are being tested. And you will pass the test just by knowing you're being tested. Just laugh, you're like, haha. Somebody cut you off in traffic today. Just laugh, you're like, haha, testing me, ain't you? Pass the test. I'm over here crying like a little baby because it's spewing from my spirit. Because I think a lot of y'all don't know you're being tested. That's how amazing you are. The universe is bragging about you. Look at my child. Look how amazing they are. Test them. Go ahead. Look, they passed that test. And they'll try another test after that. When you're on alone, nobody's watching. You're going to be tested again. But I guarantee you, if you stay on the right path, you're going to laugh about this when you're older, you know? A lot of people are in old folks' homes right now, and they have nothing to remember. They have nothing. They get Alzheimer's disease. They forget everything. But you'll laugh at all the tests that you passed. That's testimonies. That's why they call it testimony. You could tell your children and his children and her children and your children to tell their children about how my father passed this test and that test and that test. And they'll be preparing for more tests. That's all life is, always testing you. I apologize about crying, but my spirit is talking to somebody specifically. Let them let you fail. Give a dap on your back. If you're breathing, you're going to be tested. Be grateful for the test. That means you know something, period. And if you fall short, which we all do, don't stand in it. Get back up. Life is a bike. Get back on that bike. You know, today is my 20-something day sober. Have I been tested? Yes. Every time I go outside, somebody's offering me alcohol now, offering me marijuana now, and I turn it down. And every time you turn it down, the universe is giving praise, getting praise. It's like, look at my child, passing another test. And now I can give you the testimony about it. Tomorrow I'll be tested again. Today I'll be tested again. Somebody's probably going to offer me weed. Somebody's going to offer me alcohol. I drive past the liquor stores every day. You know how easy it is just going there? But I want to make my father proud. He told me to tell you, you make him proud also. You are so amazing. You are so a masterpiece. Don't let these people discourage you. It's 2025. They're going to discourage you. You're going to wake up 2030 and go through a sleep if you don't stay awoke, alert. All right, guys, I'm done. I just wanted to tell somebody that. Don't fall short on these tests. You know, your own family will test you. Your own children will test you. Your own daughter will test you. Your best friend, your husband, your wife. They're going to test you. Do not snap. Do not snap. What you do, sit down calmly and say, oh, it's testing time. This must going to make my testimony great. You can help people with your testimony by telling them the trials and tests you've been through. So now when they come upon this issue in life, they'll have a spot in their unit, in their spirit. Oh, I know about this. Oh, I remember my man went through this. Oh, they testing me right now. I'm going to pass this test. You can do it. Let me read some of these comments. I have mental health issues, only medication. No, it's meditation helps. I would never tell no one to stop using their medication. Just know you're being tested, you know? Just know you being tested, okay? You got to remember that. The most important word to remember in life is the word remember. And then inside that word, start putting words like I'm being tested. You know, when's the last time somebody pop quiz? You know what I'm saying? Every day is a pop quiz. You're being tested to see how far you're going to go. You know, even if you work for the government, you ever see that movie Men in Black with Will Smith? And they were testing all of them to see if they were, you know, who, I don't know if you've ever seen it, but and the smart guy thought he was so smart, but Will Smith figured it out that the girl didn't belong there, and she's holding books, or it was something about that. You're always being tested differently. And I believe when you realize you're being tested, you just look at the perspective different. When I walk out that door, first thing, when I wake up in the morning, I say thank you. I don't say thank you. I say thank you. 360, I say thank you. Thank you, thank you. To the back, to the front, to the floor, I say thank you. Then I close my eyes, and to my spirit, I say thank you. Then I go out there in the world, and I already know, as soon as I drive out of my driveway, even the person that lives next to me will try to crash into me or something. I'll be peeping it. You're being tested, okay? That's how special you are. You're so unique. So the demons have to come uniquely to test you. They're not going to come with that 101 garbage. You know? Like I said, you quit cigarettes, you'll find a pack of cigarettes. For some strange reason, you never find packs of cigarettes. But now all of a sudden, they go a pack of cigarettes. You'll drop somebody off, they'll leave a pack of cigarettes in your car. When does anybody ever leave cigarettes in your car? But now that you don't smoke cigarettes, people want to leave cigarettes. It's a test. They didn't leave that by mistake. They left them cigarettes there because the demons in the universe is testing you. They're using these people. They possess these people to do things like that. I remember I quit weed for about 5 days. I was doing so good. I was so happy. I went into a store I'd never gone to. As soon as I walked in the store, this big ass bag of weed was sitting right there, and I grabbed it. And there I go. I called my nephew up. I gave it to him, and he gave me some of it, and I went and smoked it. The next day, I called him and got some more. Before you know it, I was smoking again. Before you know it, a year went by, I was smoking again. I failed the test. But I'm willing to admit that. Now, if I find weed on the floor, I'm going to walk right past it. Okay? If I find a pack of cigarettes in my car, I'm going to throw it out the window. You know, that's how I feel about the test now. Test me on that now. I see a beautiful girl half naked come around me. I'm going to keep looking forward. So the universe is going to try many ways to test you, okay? And again, I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you. You think I'm just saying that. I don't get no views. I don't get no money from this, okay? My spirit was telling me to tell you, do not fail the test. There's 9 billion people in the world. They will test you. They will test you, and they'll test you again, your children, everybody. The government will test you. Everyone will try to test you. But that's how amazing you are. You can pass the test. You're Michael Jordan, baby. You can do it. All right, guys, I love you. Check out my channel. I got a whole bunch of weird, crazy stuff or whatever. But every now and then I drop some jewels because the universe gives me the insight. I love you.